Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to our Animal Crossing Let's Play here on Kalon. We have some 6 a.m. lighting and music going on. I actually just kind of forgot to log out and then it loaded into this. And even though it's technically not the right time, because I do want this island to have like the cherry blossom trees, at least partially, I thought this looked really cute. I was like, you know what? I'll just start the episode with this lighting and with this sort of vibe, which honestly, I could kind of see this as a 6 a.m. island too. We might have to do like a bit of a poll situation towards the end of the Let's Play where we decide whether I'll upload this at like 6 or 7 in the morning. But yeah, so I don't know, it's kind of cute, right? It kind of gives this very like sleepy coastal town sort of vibe. I just don't know if I like this or if I don't know. I feel like the 7 a.m. lighting might be a tad more the romantic coastal retreat maybe. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we have gathered here today because we obviously still need to do some decorating. Now, last time, in the last episode, I decorated this like outside movie theater and y'all did not really like that. I mean, like, it's all good. Y'all were very respectful and everything, but this definitely was not your favorite build. And I'm like actually a little sad because I thought it was very cute. You do have a point though that I mean, the table does kind of glitch into the screen. Maybe I'll kind of fix that. I definitely will keep the popcorn stuff though. Like I actually think, I mean, yeah, they're kind of in these black containers, which might not be perfect, but I think they're just very fitting. Like I don't know, I don't really see any other option here. And then from there on, we've got a lot of open space. But you know what? Today I thought let's go ahead and actually work on some interiors because we still have, I think, five out of, I made like a little list in my Notion and I've got this entire overview. So we still need to do 5 different villager interiors, and we also still need to do 3 of the rooms in my house. So we're actually like halfway done on both of those. And today I would like to work on Alice's house over here. So Alice lives in the neighborhood and she has the farm like surrounding her house, so there's pumpkins here. We've got like the mum cushions as cauliflower or something similar. There's potatoes. This will be like turnips, but this looks very wrong right now. And then we've also got the sugar cane or cotton farm or whatever is happening. And so I thought, for her house, it's already been decorated or like, changed and customized on the outside, but I'd like to still change the inside. And I think I'd like to make it a sort of like farm to table kind of food setup, if you will. And I actually will be taking some inspo from a build that I did on my 14-day fall island challenge. In case you might remember this one, that was my island Hokkaido. And I think, oh sorry, I ran through the flower, oopsie. I did I did an interior for Flurry there that I think would be great for Alice. And yeah, let's see. Generally, I just think, the entire setup, honestly, wow, oh, lots of stuff going on here. The entire setup could really work because it's essentially this big table in the center. I probably showed like a picture or something, but it's like this big table in the center, and then there's this like background. I don't think I need anything from this. I believe that was just like a habit. I just went here out of habit. Okay. But yeah, big table in the center, and then there's like a big window. Actually, wait, I do need some money maybe because I don't have a lot of money left. And some shells in the background, and just yeah, some food items. There I also have, I think, some plushies, as though they're kind of like I was gonna say customers, but yeah, like they're the friends coming over. They're like sitting at the table and enjoying the food being displayed. All right, Nook, stop staring longingly outside the window and please talk to me. All right, we will talk about, I always forget, this is homes, I think, right? Because I think infrastructure is moving them. I think homes is customizing. Residence home. Yep, let's talk about it. I'd like to pitch some new home designs to a resident. Absolutely. Kind of excited to make some progress on the interiors because I feel like, I don't know how you feel about like interiors and also beaches. I feel like interiors and beaches have the same vibe for me. Alice, yes. They're always kind of like this extra thing because I always, when I think about decorating in Animal Crossing, like the main thing is the outside, like that's where I really want to focus on. That's like what I want to finish. And that's where I'm kind of like, oh no, my island isn't finished yet. But then like interiors and beaches are still part of it, but they're always like this extra thing. Like they're always this like additional thing looming in the back of my mind. I can't forget about it, but it's also just it's very tedious sometimes, you know? But still kind of fun, but I still kind of put it off. So I'm excited to kind of work on it today. Right, so here we are. Alice does have some sort of like a coastal spa vibe, if you will. We are gonna slightly change it. I feel like the wallpaper, you know, like it's just all, it seems a bit too tropical. So you know what? We're just gonna remove this. I might also be putting some lo-fi on. I'm not sure. Because we have the game sounds, but then maybe I'll play some music in the background. Okay, I quite like the flooring, I have to say. And then I think what I also like to do is maybe actually create it from like this angle. So you walk in and then there's going to be the big table there. And I'm going to try to somewhat actually recreate it. And then we'll see what things don't work from like my previous setup and what things kind of do work. So I think I used the ranch table also just because they fit so beautifully against each other. It's quite nice. And then I think I'm gonna go for either, you know, the blue or the white. I think Alice doesn't really have the most like blue in her entire vibe. So we might go with the white version here. And then I also definitely will change her wallpaper. I was thinking of very typical stuff, kind of like, you know, the blue or the white painted wood wall I think works really well. I also think the white bricks would work quite well. And then I obviously kind of, I mean, at least in this previous version that I did for Flurry, I kind of have like a Windows sort of setup, which I'm gonna try. I don't remember what custom designs I have, because I definitely have like Windows, but I don't know if they're the perfect ones for this one. So let me see. Actually, I might switch the wallpapers around. So we've got the brick one as like the accent wall. Oh, okay. So I see. I have like stuff here that does need, that does need some sort of like a wallpaper that works for it. Okay. I think we can probably work with that though. I quite like the idea of a big window here, so I might want to try and do that, which means we are obviously going to be limited to kind of like a, I don't know, the ocean, or what else do we have? The sky wall, rice paddy, summit. I feel like a lot of these are not really going to 100% fit. I might try the well, actually, this isn't true. You see like Daisy's house behind. So like this would just be a lot of trees. We could also just not do the windows though. Like if we don't find a fitting wallpaper, we could just not do the windows. And mountains don't work, you know, and then trees, meh. I feel like it's probably not ideal in this case. Yeah, I think I might reserve the window stuff with like the actual like ocean view, etc. I think that might have to happen somewhere else. Okay, we can work with that though. We're gonna do blue painted and then maybe here the white brick, or maybe we'll switch that around, and then let's focus on a couple of the main items here. So obviously I have the table in the center, and then something else I have is definitely some wooden pillars, or generally pillars, and I have the island counters, which I think is quite cute. And then I have like the pillars here, counters, and then there's like another pillar right there. And then it goes into like one of those shelves, which I think is I really do want to keep that and recreate it. We just have to, you know, match the colors in just a second there. But so these here, the tension pole rack on both sides. Yes. Like that's a cute setup. And then we can think about what we want to have in the center there, you know, like in Flurry's house, that was the window. But like for us, it could be anything really. Okay. If we go with this sort of like floor situation, I think that we can do that, but I also believe that I should probably go for a rug then. And then maybe even actually go for something blue, right? I think this one is a bit too dark. It's quite cute. I haven't used like one of these very patterned like big rugs in quite a while. The shaggy rug is always very fun too, but sometimes I do wish this existed in white, because I don't think it does, right? I don't think it does. Or of course we got to work with like round rugs, or maybe we work with like a white floor. That's quite a lot. But yeah, maybe we work with like a white floor instead. I don't know if maybe something like this could work as well, but it's also kind of very out there just because it brings like completely new colors to the table. So this could be white as well, or this could be blue, or we could go with the soft like wooden tones. And then obviously for the counters, we're kind of limited too because so it's 3 spaces, which makes it a bit of an awkward situation if we want to use an item, because most items are either 2 tiles wide, or obviously they're 1 tile wide, but then they don't really fit against each other. And we could try to kind of do this counter, which honestly maybe in this case it kind of could work. So those are the counters there. I just don't know if I want to go like all white. I feel like all white is sort of awkward, right? But then this blue, not really feeling that either. Or we could try this one with white and then we go for the blue on the sides there. You know what? That might be cute. And then we can do a bit of a more color sort of setup in the on the wall. Kind of interesting, but I'm willing to give it a go. Okay, and then here are the tables in the center. No, right now, of course, like she doesn't actually have any. Oh, she doesn't have like a bedroom sort of situation, and I always kind of, at least like especially on this island where I've been kind of paying attention to sort of having a storyline, I think I want to kind of give that to her, even if just in the sense of a door. And I've been kind of liking that because it gives me a bit of a storyline. So we could just give her like a door somewhere, like to the front here, for example. And then that leads to kind of her own room and her own like bedroom. And then I feel like for my narrative, it seems to be a little bit better anyways. Okay. So far so good. Let's work with that. And then let's get out a couple of different chairs. Now, I think because we're working with a whole bunch of stuff that's at the same level already, like the table and the counters in the back and all that, I might also want to go and opt for some lower stools here, like the footrest, the wooden stool. Maybe we can do the simple stool. Log stool kind of works. I think the Zen cushions probably work. We can also try like a bench, maybe? Because Zen bench probably not, but like a log bench could work. See, and then I did have some seed bags in this old version, which I think kind of works here too. I just had like seed bags in the back here stacked on top of each other, which is quite nice. And then I had this like bread basket. I feel like I'm copying my own build right now, but I feel like this one just works very well, got the entire farm to table sort of thing, and that's basically what this is. So why not? Okay, so log bench, I think I kind of would want to hide here in the back. Now, do we bring this all way further up here so it's kind of squished against the counters and we've got a little bit more room in the center? Or do we go ahead and we squish it more towards the front? Like now I think there could be an entire item in between. I don't know if we want that though. Or are we just gonna go maybe like so that there's half a tile of space? Oops, that was not. Hold on. Hold on, please. Yeah, sort of like that maybe. Okay, and then we've got I guess we're gonna go with white birch. It's interesting though, because this isn't as rustic, Yeah, the counters, I don't know, I'm always kind of upset by the simple counters because they have this weird like gray sort of border there, and it doesn't seem to be working perfectly, does it not? Okay, here is the Zen cushions though. And we do obviously have quite a few different patterns, so we're gonna go and customize this. We're definitely gonna go customize the stool. I think this should be blue actually. blue, and then you know what? It could technically even have something like this on it. Same design, so that would maybe need to change. But yeah, so maybe that goes there, that goes there. You here could even be pink. And we can have another version that's like white if we wanted to. Okay, and then I think I'd need something different towards the left there, or like in the center here. You know, or you are white. And then maybe the boxy stool? Maybe the boxy stool in this sort of pink color. If I've got it. I have, yeah, I do. Boxy stool. Because then it's a bit of a different shape. And it comes in pink. Okay. Problem here though. Of course. Or we just switch these two. That might work as well. We can still do one of them in like a different customization also. And then maybe this one here in the white. Okay. Or maybe we just switch these two around so we break up the white there. Maybe that's okay. I definitely would want to have a different custom design on this. Either, or maybe some flowers. Hold on, how does that look? Maybe some cutesy flowers, or maybe something very like blushy pink. Sort of like this could work, or like maybe the blue version of it. Still sort of torn on, by the way, on the white version here, because you know the wooden color. We could also kind of make it, oh, we could make it used to like vintage looking. That's kind of cute. Again, don't know how much this fits then though, right? Because like apart from that, I think this is kind of cute, but like, you know? And I don't think I've got anything else. I do have like the brick pillar, but I don't have the brick counters. Or we just kind of lean into more of like a wooden tone. Well, then I feel like we've already kind of ruined the chances there just because of all the different colors, etc. I don't remember if I like the brick counter even. Like, I don't know if it makes sense to even have that. Like, I could pick it up. That's not an issue. I can go and fly to like a treasure island, I think, and pick it up. Yeah, let's work with the white though. I feel like white is, you know, basic enough for me to still kind of get away with it, maybe. And then next up, let's kind of figure out a couple of food items, and then I think we can move on from, or we can move from there and then just kind of see where that brings us. So what are things that I could see here? So anything, I guess anything like white, blue, pink, you know, the dessert thingy could actually work somewhere. We've got technically the snack bread. I did have bread in this other version, like all the way over there, which might actually be fine. And then there's like a couple of things I usually always use, like the baked pumpkin soup sort of thing. Like they don't really work this time around, so, you know. We do have some sweets though that kind of work. Some pancakes maybe. The peach pie. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely bringing in a whole bunch of pink. Kind of want to switch up the floors again now, because that does not work now. Which big rugs do we have? This is only 2x2. This is only 3x3. That's not really enough. I mean, the shaggy one is heckin' cute. There is a reason for me using it that much, you know? Okay, I think she'd like to have treats that can be somewhat like shared maybe. So, yeah, I do kind of see stuff like this here, you know, like the pies or the pretzels in the back and the snack bread, even though, again, not really 100% sure about the colors, to be fair. You know, you are going to sit here. Can I turn you around, though? I mean, like, you could still look at us. That's fine. Yeah, you enjoy those scones. That's perfect. And then, I mean, technically it is farm to table, so it kind of does make me want to use a few of the farm items, but they just don't, the colors just don't really work at all, unfortunately, in this case. So I kind of want to stay away from it almost. I think we're going to do some flowers. I think, oh, we might do like a bag, like a paper bag, or like this one could work. The shopping bag, at least in like the white, that could work, I think. Yeah, maybe let's kind of put that one here, because in the other version I had this sort of like basket with the produce, which I kind of can't do in this case, but maybe this works. And then I technically had a round pillow underneath that also. Maybe we try this also in the white, probably. Yeah, kind of keep that here for a second, you know. I got some flowers, which I think would be super cute, like up against either like on the shelf or even like here. Get a little bit of height, get a little bit of a different item. Yeah, we're gonna check the wall mounted things in a second. I feel like I'm not ready to go check in on that just yet. And then I did kind of like the plushies. Do we think that there would be plushies here too? So I have this, like, I don't know if it's a baby bear, but I have this bear, and I do have the mom plushie, which I don't know if I actually have on this island. But I did like it a lot. It looks very cute. If there's just like, you know, if there's just like these animal plushies like chilling on the chairs here, so you know, like this is the bear, and then there was this like mom plushie right here. That's very cute. I kind of like that. Yeah, we could do the cream one actually, and then maybe give him a different shirt though. Wait, why are the sleeves green on this one? That's interesting. How about this? It's kind of cute. It's definitely leaning into the very like, you know, romantic sort of territory. Again, I don't know if it's 100% Alice. But then again, I don't know. I kind of see it. I kind of see it happening. We still have sort of like an open area right here. I don't think the pancakes are quite it, right? Maybe we can do the cookies again. Although cookies in that spot I think are too close to the pretzels, because they're also quite this like pink sort of vibe. But let me see. Or a snack. Oh, what about a snack? Yeah, actually, wait, I want to see this one. Let's do the crackers. And then let's do, oh, do we go with the pink one? Technically it's this one. Kind of don't want to go with the pink one. Okay. Maybe this one then. Yeah, and then I mean we could fit the crisps too. So everything kind of works. I don't know, would you have like chips here, like crisps or chips, whatever you call them? Would you have those there? Maybe not, huh? Maybe they're a little bit too yeah, I don't even know, rustic looking, not quite romantic enough, you know? Okay, well, how about, oh, we could do this. I love this item too. It's a lot of like pink influenced sort of food items. But cute. Maybe that's better then. Yeah, maybe that is better. And then I don't think the dessert thing is gonna happen. Okay, let's go ahead and figure some of the background information out. You know what? I think I'm gonna turn the lights very far down, and then we're gonna go over to maybe the orange. I quite like this sort of vibe. I do think we could maybe do an overhead light. I think that would be very, very cute. I like the milk glass lamp, or I also quite like the animal lamp, if that's the name. And then I mean, in this case, I feel like we should do 2. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then let me see what wall mounted things we have. Because, like, maybe this will help. We could do a wall shelf with bottles, just kind of in the center like this. Honestly, I should do that at some point. That's kind of cute. That's a good setup, sort of. I remember I have this in my laundry room though, so it kind of feels a little wrong to use here. And I was thinking more of like a big picture, you know? I gotta imagine. Actually, I kind of want to do like a modern sort of vibe at some point, I think. Like not on this island, I don't think. That's kind of a sleigh moment too. I mean, it doesn't really fit with like either the farm to table sort of vibe, but like just the setup with the pillars, the counters, and the shelves, and then put this like big wall mounted TV in the center. I'm kind of here for that. I would love that in my own apartment, to be fair. Okay, also, by the way, anything I see that might make sense, I will also just put it up, even if I don't really put it in this spot, obviously. So we're gonna do like a light switch. And then I think I would also like to have a wall fan, just because I always do. And I feel like for a coastal island, it makes a lot of sense too. So we might do wall fan just like over here. And then let's see, there's some plants, obviously. There's definitely the cork board. I feel like I use this too much though. I use this all the time, I kid you not. Okay, I use this a lot. This is still an option though, and it still might happen. Same thing as like the macrame, for example, also always happens. I still have the party garland, which I kind of like in this coastal customization, but like I haven't really been going with that sort of coastal vibe. So I don't know. And I don't, no, that's not it. That's not it. I could maybe see that for Hornsby. I might have actually said that before. I could see that for Hornsby and his like mechanical shop sort of vibe. But not really for Alice, I think. Okay, always love a good broom and dustpan. 100%. That could actually be sort of like over here, or it could be more towards the door. You can park it there. And also I'm gonna bring out, you know it, the tapestry. The macrame tapestry. I don't know if this one has a good variation. So sad. I wish you could put like custom designs or something on this, or it had like some sort of different vibes, because I think the item itself is quite gorgeous, but it doesn't quite work a lot of times because it has these very like bold, very specific prints in a way. So not my favorite. Okay, I did just have the idea of like framed posters. There's like 2 framed posters here. I am, however, running into the issue again of like how to customize them, because the blue don't really think quite works, and then the wooden tones just kind of seem a little bit random just because I haven't used any any wooden tones just yet. I quite like that though. Like the pictures itself, we could go with white maybe. Let's keep it with the flowers for now just to see the frames. Okay. And then also, you know what, we can still change the lilies to maybe the pink customization to add a bit more of a contrasty color there. And then the question is just what we put on here. Unfortunately, I don't really have the best like prints for frames, for like picture frames, poster frames. I have these sort of fabric, you know, prints. So I think we're gonna have to go with this. Maybe we can do this one and the straight one or something. Yeah, kind of hate that, but I feel I'm too far into the island now to kind of change any of that, so we're gonna go with it. Yeah, all right. Okay, well, maybe. Or let me see the wooden again. Oh, wooden with this sort of print has a very different vibe. All right. I don't really understand art a lot of times, like the abstract sort of art vibes. I think that people would probably have very cool prints, but I'm always like, I don't know. It's a lot of like white happening. It's just what I'm worried about. Okay, I kind of like the lily print though. And then maybe something blue. Or we just kind of do flower prints. Okay, wait, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I don't know if it's perfect either. I mean, what is perfect at the same time, but yeah. Oh, there's also these shelves here. Again, though, this is kind of probably not the best item just because of, you know, it's 2 tiles wide. So you can have one in the center, but you can't really have 2. And then because the pillars are there, you can't like overlap them either. But if you make this just like the perfect width or something, and then you put like the hanging shelves there, it's so good. Yeah, same thing here. Oh, I just briefly thought I could trick it and remove these, but it's a complete, it's not just a half tile, is it? I still couldn't move that over. Okay, that would be great. Then we have like 2 here. Could technically do it like this. I feel like that's too elegant though. Okay. Oops, not the bread, please. Please, the pillar. There we go. Pillar and pillar. Oh, wait. Actually, wait. I think I kind of like it. Oh, I kind of like it. Okay, well, you know, the door here, I'd love for that to be white instead of blue against the wallpaper, but I don't think we should go for blue wallpaper, should we? Oh, actually, wait, speaking of... Hold on. We still have options here. Can I get a different... There we go. Oh. See, we could also do this. And then even be like, you know, make all of this completely white. Or... same as the tables. Wait. Ooh. Wait. I actually might like that. Again, we still have these counters here, which have this sort of like more modern grayish kind of top to them. And I don't know if that's perfect with like this vintage wood, but I like the vintage wood. And I think it works really well with like the prints that we've chosen, or the, you know, that I've chosen. I don't know if any of you agree with me. You might be like, Malene, please, this is, go back. Oh yeah, I think this is cute. Okay, we might go with this then. Y'all, I think this is a cute setup. We're not done yet, by the way. We're not done. But so far, so good. I actually might want to look into kind of like a mom's plushie. I don't think I have it, actually. I mean, I don't really see why I would, because I've not really ever like decorated or worked with it. I could try and see and sort by alphabetical. Mom's plushie mushroom. Yeah, no, I don't have it. Interesting. All right. Well, you know, or we can put a duck on there too. Maybe a duck wandered in, or bunny. But not like the decoy duck. I want the toy duck. I have the toy duck, right? I better have the toy duck. The puppy plushie is also, but that, I wish that was at an angle, you know? That's like the great thing about, that's the great thing about the mom's plushie. Okay, T is the next. There we go. Toy duck. No! Not the log stool. Give me back my log stool. There we go. Okay. You know what? It's so stupid, but it's so cute. You know what I'm saying? It just, I know it doesn't make sense, right? This isn't a Kid Core Island, I know. But come on. Come on. Alrighty, we still have a few surfaces to take care of. I feel like I want to go very like normal items for me and do like strap books in this one. I feel like it needs something a little bit lower, or I don't know, what's the key trait come in? Not the greatest ones. I think I've used this for tutu, actually. Yeah, but I think strap books would be great here. And then I don't know, towards the side, in the previous one, I also had some books like for Flurry, but oh, they're very blue. Actually, maybe not great. Yeah, I had this like the book stands in the previous ones. They're not great here because they come in this like kawaii sort of pink version. Maybe some magazines. And then maybe you're just a flipped open book. Or like the poetry sort of thing again. Yeah, that's better, I think. What about the scrapbook? Did I say poetry thing? No, I mean, I meant the scrapbook. My gosh. Beige, white, or brown. I think maybe let's try the white one. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, so we still have the surface. I think we've mostly done this. I quite like how it looks when you go inside. Like, I think that I wouldn't want to overdo it. I mean, we do have this door here. I still would like Alice to at least be able to walk around a tiny bit. Maybe just like this, you know, this bit here. We could incorporate a workbench just to be on the safe side for the crafting, like for the DA. In case you didn't know, when your villagers are crafting, the day that you upload your DA, they will kind of sort of do that in the DA, like in the dream as well. They won't actually be standing there and craft, but the workbench will still be up. And so if they don't have a workbench in their house and they replace something there with a workbench so that they can craft, and that unfortunately will be portrayed in the DA as well. So I've had it happen more than once that unfortunately one of the villagers kind of replaced some of my decorations with like a very hideous hideous item that they thought was great, or like a hideous like kitchen, etc. And so I feel like I just kind of want to avoid that. Okay, yeah, it's not great, huh? Is there like a kitchen sort of thing? Because like in terms of the workbench, I think the only others are all like 2 tiles. And kitchen wise, I mean, we could do a little gas range to the front here. So maybe she just would be the cooking villager then. That seems very random. Or maybe we just go for the workbench. We're just gonna be like, you know what? It's just here. It's just part of it, I guess. I don't know if any of the other colors would make it better. Gray, okay. Blue is probably not great. It just ruins the vibe though, doesn't it? It kind of ruins the vibe. I don't know. I think maybe I'll risk it. I might risk it and we're gonna go with a plant here instead. Just a little bit to the front, maybe like a yucca or something. Like here, and then we're gonna put something else right there. Right, I was just thinking about the Zenmaizuki barrels, but I think those might not be the right color. I should have them though, I think. I've used them here before, right? Oh, are the wooden box. I've used them on this island, I'm pretty sure. There they are. Oh yeah, no, that's not it. If I'd used some of the wooden tones in other areas, I think it would be cute here, but since I haven't, it's kind of random. We could do a wooden box, maybe in white. Oh, or pink. Vibrant pink. Yeah, maybe sort of like this, with an item on top. With cake? Or what was something I ditched before that I could maybe use here? Oh, I guess cookies I haven't used. Jam is kind of the same, like it's also like three items, kind of the same setup as the muffins that I have there. Although, you know what, I could also try and get away with the fact of, or with like, let's say we just put like peach jam on here. And then we kind of switch this around so the muffins go there and the cake goes there, or pie. Or just the back kind of goes like in front of this here. And then there's like a box in front of this. With what on top? I don't know. Kind of like it with the, like layered with the plant there though. I also, you know, one of the things is that's really cute to use, that I feel like I don't use enough is this here, the glass jar. Maybe this is a good moment for the glass jar. Yeah, all right. And then maybe the cutting board towards the front here. Random, but why not? Yeah, in, what is it called? No finish, okay. And then like a little cloth here, like a blue cloth. This is the same one as on the chair, maybe not. Let's go with this more coastal looking one. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what about the little bowl? The kind of like small, where is it? This one here, the bath bucket. Random, but maybe that works. And then I think, you know what, you should actually be a little bit lighter toned. And then maybe you get the coastal print or something. And then you might actually stay on this wall, or I might move you over to the door. Yeah, that's not bad. That's actually somewhat cute. What else do I have? The broom and dustpan. Yep. How about next to that window there? Kind of here? How does that look from the front? Oh, I wish it was more over. Okay, no. So to be fair, sort of cute on this wall. Maybe we can push it to that side there. The macrame might just go here next to our light switch, maybe. Or we kind of move this over. Light switch goes on this side. And then you can be center stage. There we go. Yeah, and then maybe this is where she keeps like her grocery list or whatever. Yeah. I am not mad at this, I think. One more thing I just want to briefly check. Oh, we could do like another print or something somewhere. Where's the flower garland? There we go. If I put this all the way to the top here, does that show up? Is that too much? Is that cute? Those are my questions. Oh wait, but you gotta go. You gotta go maybe like on this side if there's a cute print, but a little too much. But this could also be like a plant or another like picture or something. Sometimes I wish there were a couple more like different frames. You know, like picture frames, different like shapes, etc. Wow, it's so shiny. Okay, you don't really see the flower garlands and they're kind of a little unnecessary. Right, so we'll remove these. Also, we'll remove these. I don't know if there maybe is like a better... see, this is also kind of sad because there's technically the music tracks, but the music tracks all have this this wooden frame about them as well, which doesn't work with this either. Maybe a little farm painting. I don't know if this fits either. Yeah, no. We might have made that like the theme in terms of, you know, more of these sorts of paintings, but since it's the first one here, it doesn't really make a ton of sense. Maybe some dried flowers on this side here. Yeah, maybe even a tile further up. Or we'll put this on the other side, maybe. I think the fan here I quite enjoy. Could maybe be a tile further up. I feel like it's kind of low. Yeah. And then maybe just we don't have anything over here to the left. I think maybe that's okay. Is that it? I actually kind of like it. You know, I want to keep this part here open just because of the door. And I feel like, oh no, please turn the fan back on. You know, if we want really to, if you want people to believe that there's actually a door and a room behind that, of course we decorated as well. Then there's that. See, after last episode, I gotta say, I'm a little anxious to read your comments. Not to be like fishing for compliments. Like, don't take this the wrong way. I don't want you to tell me like how cute you think this is if you don't actually think so. Last time I was like actually excited for the build, and then towards the end, and then I posted it and people were like, actually, don't know about that. But yeah. I present to you Alice's farm to table sort of setup. The plant is kind of extreme maybe towards the front because it's a lot of green that isn't really anywhere else, but maybe it works since we got a little bit of the green here by the little produce bag. Okay, question now. Just, I briefly noticed, technically the bear is wearing the same print that's on the picture. Maybe we give him these stripes here. Yeah, that also works. All right. think I kind of like it. Okay, I need to see if I can get like a good picture of this. And then, you know what? I think this will be it for today. There might have been a bit of a shorter episode. There will be another one this week actually though, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. I would really appreciate that. And then I hope you all have an amazing time until I see you in the next episode. Bye everyone!